school. I love my 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 school. When I recall the memories of the days gone by, fair as the sun when night has turned to day, and with the thoughts that fills our hearts with gladness to rise and pass and banish fears away. To this dear school, the eyes of youth are turning. Today as in the ages lost to sight. Oh, Salem High, our youthful hearts are yearning. Long may you live for justice, truth, and light.
Good evening, class of 2022, your family and friends. Tonight is your night. We're going to celebrate you here at Salem High School. Our theme tonight is It's Your House. On behalf of Dr. Brandy Johnson, our principal, and the admin team, on behalf of Dr. Oates and the Rockdale County School Board, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been so long, but just think, only a few months from now, actually 12 months from now, you'll be walking across the field. But until then, it's your house. Class of 2022, as I mentioned earlier, this is your time. Behind me, in about 12 months, you will walk across that field accepting your diplomas. In the stands, you will have your family, your friends cheering you on because you achieved a milestone that a lot of folks have not done. The administrative team here at Salem, we're going to expect a lot from you this year because this is your house now. We're going to expect your leadership. We're going to expect your focus. We're going to expect your finance. So let's talk about it. We expect your leadership because, again, you're the first class back in this building as leaders. And so we expect you to lead those underclassmen on how to act and how to achieve. From a financial perspective, my hope, our hopes, is that you stay engaged over the next 12 months. And that through that engagement, you will gain an understanding of not only the benefits you will affect in this life, but in the life of others. We want, at the end of this semester, at the end of this year, that this class of 2022 would have raised an countless amount of money in scholarships for achievement and athletic ability. You have that potential in front of you. Your parents have those hopes for you. I know you've been home for the past 18 months through hybrid instruction. But now you have the opportunity to come back into this building and call it your house. We expect a lot, yes. We expect that in 12 months, we see you walk across this field. Because what we're hoping to prepare for you, our teachers, our administrative task team, is that you will leave here either going to college, going into the workforce, going into the military. That's our hopes for you. So we're going to pull everything we can out of you to prepare you for that. Because guess what? You're seniors now, and this is your house. Oh, I forgot one thing. For the next few minutes, class of 2022, sit back, family, relax a little bit. You're gonna enjoy some of your classmates, a couple folks singing, a couple folks doing a monologue. You're also gonna have a guest speaker. The theme again is, it's your house. I am so proud of you guys for enduring this COVID situation. But guess what? You guys are gonna be back in this building and you're gonna make us proud. So, welcome to your house.
It's junior year. Exciting, right? The pressure is on this year.
It's the most stressful year. It's the year of SATs, ACTs, college tours, figuring out recommendation letters, keeping those grades and GPA up for the final submission to the colleges, if you decide to go, of course.
But hey, we did it, right? We survived a year that threw us curveballs like no other. We learned to adapt and adjust to the new learning norm during the most stressful year of high school. We did that. As our year comes to an end, we take on the responsibility of becoming the next leaders of Salem High, and we take on that responsibility with pride. In the blink of an eye, this will be us, walking the stage and reminiscing on all of our academic and social experiences during this past year. We need to be ready to take on the baton and exceed the expectations for class of 2022. This is our house now. Are you ready to take on senior year?
Hello, I'm Rick Shrewsbury, your Herff Jones class ring professional. You have earned the right to order your class ring. Take a look at this short video and I'll get right back to you.
Hello students, we're here to celebrate you. Herff Jones is your school's official achievement partner, and today we're going to talk about how we're going to celebrate you and all of your important milestones. Let's talk about class rings. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a style. What's yours? We have multiple ring collections that can be personalized to speak to your unique style and stay within your budget. But what if a class ring isn't your style? No problem. We're excited to introduce a new line of necklaces that tell your unique story with HJ expressions. Be sure to check out our jewelry catalog for all the details. Thank you for your time today. Now, here's your local achievement expert with details on ordering everything to celebrate your year.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Designing your class ring is something that happens one time in your life, and it's going to provide you with a treasured memory that you'll have forever. You can order your ring anytime online, but pay attention to the in-school order days as they come up. Thanks so much and congratulations.
Hi, I'm Erica. I'm here on behalf of my friends at Shrewsbury's Graduate Supplies. I wanted to share with you some very important information about what I remember as one of the most exciting moments of my high school experience, celebrating your achievements by ordering your one-of-a-kind custom letter jacket. From athletics to band to academic all-stars, our complete jacket program will allow you to truly show your accomplishments. You have or will receive a packet of information from our team at Herff Jones. From choosing your fit and size, to decorating with our industry-leading chenille patches, to choosing your back name and font style, to making this jacket exclusively yours with industry-leading options like Sport Touch and custom patches, this design guide is your tool for creating your legacy. This is your story. Tell it. To order, give us a call today at 770-921-9022.
Hi, my name is Elena Campbell, and I will be doing my own monologue. I don't even know how to explain this. Well, I don't even know where to begin. Grades, teachers, or friends? I guess I could start from the beginning. It all started in 9th grade, and, well, let's just say I didn't have friends. I was alone, and I hated it. It was so hard. My parents told me to just stay in there, wait it out, make friends. And eventually I did, at the end of the year. I met my best friend. Then 10th grade came along, and I was still called fresh meat. I felt like I deserved the name, the title, sophomore. I felt like I went through enough for that award. The year goes on, and that year was mostly about me and boys and COVID. I went through a lot that year, and it was difficult. I was going through a lot mentally, and school was difficult. And then eventually I met my boyfriend. He helped me through a lot, and with anxiety, and just showed me how to really be myself. I get through the year, and then COVID comes along, and it felt like the end of the school year. But it was just for a week, and a week turned into 2 weeks, and 2 weeks turned into 3, and 3 weeks turned into the end of 10th grade. I get to 11th grade, and I don't even know how to explain it. COVID is still here, and now it's going by so fast. I can't even believe that now I am going to be at the top of the food chain at Salem. It's cool, and I just really hate to see it end, but I'm so excited for 12th grade and my new beginnings. So I guess you could say that it's our house now. What you think? Thank you.
Yeah. The storm is finally passing over. The clouds are finally clearing up. Freedom is finally getting closer. I can finally see the sun. I am sensing new beginnings that will end in victories won. I never thought that I would say this. Never thought that I'd be done with all the hurt I felt inside. Who knew that I could be so blind? I'm in control of my own mind. So I'm welcoming new beginnings. I'm taking back the crown that was made for me. I'm in control of this life that I'm living. I've never been so used to winning. I'm not scared of what used to haunt me. I'm bigger than the things that used to be in the way, but now I'm pushing to make way for these new beginnings. Yeah. I once forgot what made me happy. I once forgot what made me laugh. I couldn't see what was happening. I never thought I'd get it back. But it got a chance to start over. Make way for better days to come. I thought that I had lost my strength when I had the power all along, yeah. I never thought that I would see my demons turn away from me, but that's how it's supposed to be, yeah. So I'm welcoming new beginnings. I'm taking back the crown that was made for me. I'm in control of this life that I'm living. I've never been so used to winning. I'm not scared of what used to haunt me. I'm bigger than the things that used to be in the way, but now I'm pushing to make way for these new beginnings. I never thought that I would see my demons turn away from me, but that's how it's supposed to be. I never thought I'd be made new, but every beginning starts with you. You're the one who sees me through. So I'm welcoming new beginnings. I'm taking back the crown that was made for me. I'm in control of this life that I'm living. I've never been so used to winning. I'm not scared of what used to haunt me. I'm bigger than the things that used to be in the way, but now I'm pushing to make way for these new beginnings. Da 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 da. Forever grateful for these new beginnings.
For one family, a house is a treasure, where things can be certain, definite, and sure. A home for bliss and much pleasure, where everybody's love is so pure. Unforgettable memories where all began, and simple house that is only one, a cool place for rest and fun, and all things may be settled and done. Small or big a house can be, a dwelling place for the whole family. Simple or elegant it may be, the most important is to live happily.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Dupaton, and I am currently a junior at Salem High School. Our guest speaker for our event today is Mr. Jean Casteus. He was born in Haiti and moved to the United States at age 10. He attended Parker Elementary in High School, Florida. After high school, he attended Spalding University in Louisville, Kentucky on a soccer scholarship. After college, he spent 14 years in banking as a data analyst. He is now the owner of Reliable Quality Home Inspections and has been in business for 4 years. He's a member of Salem High School's CTAE Steering Committee. He enjoys spending time with his 8-year-old daughter, playing soccer, and reading. Honesty is his only policy. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jean Cassius, and I am by trade a home inspector. Just to give you a little bit of background and perspective on me, I'm originally from Haiti. Went to school out in Kentucky. The topic today is to talk about our house, and I think I'm very well suited to speak to you on that topic because by trade I am now a residential home inspector, and as a home inspector, that's what I do. I inspect homes all day and every day. And one of the things that I can tell you, as this becoming your house, there are a lot of responsibilities that come with owning a house. And as you take ownership, one of the things that you should know, the most important thing about a house is its foundation. And so when you talk about foundation, you're talking about integrity, the integrity of the building. So what it does is it has to be strong enough to hold the load that is put on top of it. And to be able to do that, you have to have integrity. And in the same way, as you take ownership of this house, you have to have operate in integrity. Operate in the sense that when you say yes, your yes means yes, your no's mean no's. So having integrity means your words can be trusted. Second thing for a house is that it resists movement. And so what that's gonna do is test your character. Now, character is one of those things that shouldn't change. It doesn't matter what your circumstances, what situations you put on. You have a set of principles and you're gonna stand on them. And sometimes that means losing friends. And so having character means you are gonna stand up for something. And taking ownership of this house is gonna test your character. And when your character is tested, your true color will come out. And so you wanna ensure that your principles, you don't waver in your principles, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what is pushed, what is put towards you. As your character, you keep it and you do not waver in it, because those principles are what should be your guiding light. And so with your character, your words, your deeds, and your actions, they should all align. And so you should not waver in your character. And then the other things that a foundation does for a house is that it keeps moisture out. And it also works against the weather. And so with that, we're looking at honesty. Now, in my business, I look at honesty as the only policy. It shouldn't be your best policy, because if that's your best, what is your second best and third best? So honesty should be your only policy. When you operate in honesty, you can be trusted. And so as you take ownership, the things that I would that I would tell you to consider is to look at those things, is to be able to stand on integrity, knowing that your yes can be your yes. It's operate in your character and not waver in your principles, and then knowing that honesty is how you operate. And so I give that to you today. I would say take those as the founding principles to have a solid foundation, because this baton was just passed on to you. at the end of the year, you will pass the baton on to the next group. And so you want to pass the baton with integrity, with a sound character and honesty, so they can build up on that character.
Salem High School Class of 2022 students and families, we appreciate you for joining us this evening for our Junior Rites of Passage Night. As our performers and our excellent speaker for the evening have stated, this is your house now. In less than a month, you will be at the top of the food chain at Salem High School. You have accomplished a lot throughout your high school years, but especially during your junior year. It is now up to you to decide what kind of house will you possess at Salem High School as the new leading Seminoles. Will your house have a strong foundation? Will you lead the classes of 2023, 2024, and 2025 Seminoles with integrity? Will you maintain stable character in spite of difficult situations that you find yourself in, like a global pandemic? Will you lead with honesty? In a year from now, you will be preparing to walk across the stage at graduation and pass the baton to next year's junior class. The faculty, staff, and alumni at Salem want the members of the class of 2022 to know that we are proud of you for making it this far and want you to continue the legacy of adding strong pillars to our Salem house. This is your house now.